And so it's come to this. Mattel Defining Moments Sting from Starrcade 1997. This is a highly anticipated figure for many people, almost as highly anticipated as that match turned out to be in 1997. Hopefully this figure is a lot better received than that match was, but that's a whole different story. I suggest if you want to learn about all that and everything going into the Starrcade match with Hulk Hogan and Sting, the Attitude Era podcast has done an episode on Starrcade 1997 that really goes into like the whole build-up of that match for like the year and a half and the subsequent like fallout after the match. But yeah, basically that match, the build-up was like almost as long as The Rock versus Undertaker for JWF Collision. That's going to be a sore spot for some people. But anyway, let's get a look at this figure, man. I'm dying to get this guy open. Let's see what he's like. So, after I got this guy open, my immediate first reaction was that this is probably going to be in one of my top figures of the year. This is really nicely done. Anybody watching this, if you're a wrestling collector, I highly recommend that you pick this guy up. I'll get into the details of him in a second here, but just first impressions of looking at the figure. I mean, what can I say? It's awesome. It's really nice. The coat is like a, I don't know if it's like a pleathery material or it feels different than like, let's say, for example, the Undertaker Entrance Greats coat. That was the Entrance Greats one, right? I think. Whichever one came with the cloth coat, the debut one. Yeah, this coat has a different feel to it. It's of a higher quality, I think, than that coat too, which is nice. Let's get the coat off here and see what it looks like as far as his attire goes. Coat really easy to take off too, which again, I've gone on record by saying I hate all those big rubber bulky coats that Mattel uses, so I'm really happy they went with that one. So you can see all the detail on his I don't know if you'd call this a singlet really, it's just his shirt. We'll just call it his shirt because I don't have words. But he's got all the sculpted detail on his legs that he always had on the front of his attire. He had like almost like, I don't know if you would call it like NASCAR pads or whatever the hell. Point is, they look awesome. They're there. They're well done. These boots, I don't know if these are exclusive to Sting. I'd never seen these boots before. They kind of look like the Road Warriors, but I don't think they're the same boots. Wow, his ankles actually move too, which anybody that collects WWE Elites knows that that's not always the case, so that's cool to see. You can see the paint on the face is really well done too, with really sharp paint work on the lines on the face, like going down the cheeks and up on the top of the eyes and stuff. Some of the paint has been kind of hit and miss on some of my figures, but this one, well, not the case for this guy. Really happy. And the detail on the shirt, again, is also really good. Doesn't extend into the middle there, which is something I would have liked, but if you're just going to have him standing there, then it lines up really nicely, and it looks awesome. Oh yeah, the scorpion tail goes around the side, too. Nothing really on the back. I don't remember if Sting had anything on the back. I would assume he probably didn't, but I think he started having, when he wore the singlet with the straps, is when he started having the scorpion design that kind of went up the back of him too. But this, I believe it was just straight black. As far as accessories, he comes with this bat, which I don't know if you can tell on camera. It has a little bit of molding to make it look like wood. And he's got two open hands, so you can hold that in either hand, presumably. So that's it. I just wanted to get a quick video up showcasing this guy. I knew as soon as I saw him in Target today that I was going to pick him up. I actually went in looking for Yokozuna, if you can imagine, and they didn't have him, but then I turned around the corner and I'm like, hello, what's this? Sting? Sold. So yeah, really happy with my purchase today. It cost $25.99, so you're looking at like 28 bucks by the time you're done, which you think is expensive for a figure, and I agree, it is. But the level of detail that goes into this guy, you can see in the paint work and the sculpt and the face and the shading and stuff on the hair and everything. It's really, really nice. And plus, like I mentioned, the coat being of a much higher quality than we usually get from Mattel. Even in terms of the cloth clothing, like I'm not even addressing that rubber crap that you get most of the time. This, great quality, really nice figure, highly recommend it. Thank you all for watching. My name is Captain McKay, and we'll see you next time.